administration of Jackson State University and the Mississippi Board of Trustees of the State Institutions of Higher Learning appreciate your presence at the Fall 2021 Commencement Ceremony at Jackson State University on this, the 10th day of December 2021. Let the commencement begin. The mace bearer is now entering the arena. This morning, the mace is being carried by Dr. Dawn Bishop McLean, a Jackson State University alumna and professor of psychology. Dr. McLean is also the president of the Jackson State University Faculty Senate. Chief Marshal and Assistant Marshals are now entering the arena. The Chief Marshal for today's ceremony is Dr. William Brown, a faculty member in the College of Education and Human Development. Assistant Marshals are Dr. Carlos Wilson, an Associate Professor in the College of Education and Human Development, Dr. Deidre Wheaton, an Associate Professor and Chair in the College of Education and Human Development, and Professor Don Spann from the College of Liberal Arts. Entering the arena are the administrative officers and academic deans of Jackson State University, along with the platform party participants. Jackson State University is comprised of 5 academic colleges: the College of Business, led by Dr. Fidelis Ecom; the College of Education and Human Development, led by Interim Dean Dr. Tracy Harris; the College of Health Sciences, led by Dr. Germaine Murray, Dean; the College of Liberal Arts, led by Dr. Katie Turner, Dean; and the College of Science, Engineering, and Technology, led by Dr. Wilbur Walters, Jr., Dean. Also gathered in the arena are members of the Jackson State University faculty, the student marshals, and the candidates for graduation of the class of Fall 2021. Let's give them a hand. It is my distinct pleasure to welcome you to the Fall 2021 Commencement Celebration of Jackson State University. Please stand with me for the posting of the colors and remain standing as the national anthem is performed by Madison Perry, senior vocal performance major, who is accompanied by the University Wind Ensemble, after which Maya Davis, a junior vocal performance major, will sing Lift Every Voice and Sing, after which we will have the invocation by Reverend Kevin Kosh.
Let us all come together in the spirit of prayer. Jeremiah 29:11 says, "For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord. Plans to prosper you and not harm you. Plans to give you hope and a future." Gracious Heavenly God, it is a privilege to invite you here as our guest of honor for this special occasion. We pray that you bless the graduates and most importantly that your presence will rest and abide here with us today. May this graduation be a celebration of your life revealed through us. Everything that has been poured into us, we now pour it into your hands. As we lift our hands to simply say, thank you. I ask on behalf of those gathered here that this indeed be a blessed commencement, and you bless those who we come to honor and recognize on today. Give them the grace and the courage to continue to challenge minds and change lives wherever life happens to take them. As they prepare to turn their tassels with joy and faith, we now as a community turn to them to be the wise leaders and influencers, not to be conformed to this world, but transformed by your power. Thank you for the moments that brought us to this point. Thank you for the memories we now share, the lessons learned, and the blessings received. Bless this commencement and all those who are a part. And we all came together in agreement and said, amen.
Oh, what a glorious day. We have been summoned to this fall 2021 graduate commencement of Jackson State University. We will now hear the university greetings from our esteemed 12th president, Mr. Thomas K. Hudson.
Yeah, it's okay to clap. Good morning. Welcome to the Fall 2021 Commencement Exercise for Jackson State University. I am Thomas Hudson, and I am proud to serve as the 12th president of Jackson State University. I am also a proud alum of this esteemed institution. It is indeed an honor for me to preside over this commencement exercise as we salute the awesome class of 2021. I would like to start by thanking and recognizing all of you, the parents, grandparents, children, relatives, loved ones, and significant others who have gone above and beyond in supporting our graduates in so many ways. Would you all please stand and be recognized, and let's give them a round of applause. Also, please join me in thanking the JSU faculty who taught, advised, challenged, and nurtured our graduates to ensure that they were technologically advanced, ethical, global leaders who think critically and can solve societal problems and compete effectively. Would the JSU faculty please stand? I would also like to thank and recognize the staff who encouraged and supported our graduates throughout their journey. Would the JSU staff please stand and be recognized? Additionally, to the alumni who continuously support our students with their talents and gifts, would all JSU alumni please stand and be recognized? and to our Commencement Committee, all of who have tirelessly worked to prepare for this special day. Please stand. The Commencement Committee, please stand and be recognized. And now to the class of 2021. This is your day. Today is all about you. So I encourage you to enjoy this accomplishment you have achieved, for it's a tremendous milestone in your life and a major step in starting and are continuing your career. Would the class of 2021 please stand and be recognized? Thank you so much. You may be seated. Congratulations again. Congratulations again to the class of 2021, and please enjoy your ceremony. Thank you.
Good morning. I am Brandy Newkirk Turner, Associate Provost for Academic Affairs, and I have the honor of introducing to you our academic deans and platform party. I now present Ms. Glasia Walker, a graduating chemistry major who will deliver a message to the graduating class.
Good morning to President Hudson, Provost Mosley, the Executive Cabinet, Dr. Norwood, our Speaker, Dr. Brody, and to all of you honored guests. It's a great day to be a Tiger, and even a greater honor to stand before you this morning. When originally asked to write this speech, I was overcome with emotion. It was not because I was asked to speak, as I had done 1,000 times before, but merely because when I sat down and finally started to write, I wondered how I would sum up the best 3.5 years of my life. Jackson State holds some of my best memories and favorite people in the heart of this campus. But here I stand before you today as we all close our final chapter here at JSU, saying goodbye to all the memories and turn to the page to begin writing the next chapter. What's next? A question that has plagued us since our senior years of high school. No matter how many times we answered with the simple, I am going to college to major in my respectively chosen discipline, the very next question to follow was, what do you plan on doing with this? For some, we thought we had the answer all figured out, and we could have never been more wrong. And for others, the plan went exactly how they thought it would. Either way, we became driven, focusing on the plan or what we thought the plan was, and calculated out every step according to the plan, falling into the habit of to-do lists, doing work, and just an overall habit of doing to reach the goal of said plan. But how often in this act of doing do we find purpose? Webster defines doing as the act of performing or executing. How often do we get caught in the routine of executing that we become almost robotic? We become so focused on executing the plan that we never take a moment to find our why. I'm not talking about the reason behind your career. I'm discussing true purpose, the very thing that will satisfy your lifelong dream and make you want to get up every morning. It is a simple concept, but has such a depth in meaning. We often forget to be in the moment, to be in our purpose, or just to be our true selves. If anything the past 2 years have taught us is how important being in your purpose is, and knowing your why. Who knew that March 2020, we would leave the very institution so many of us cherish for spring break and not return until that following August. During this time, doing and executing became a thing of the past, and the answer to the question of what is next became a subtle, I don't know. Because in all the plans I personally made, going through college in a global pandemic was never one of them. It was during that period that the very motto, challenging minds, changing lives, would have true meaning. The motto we have heard so many countless times before. It explains just what finding your why is about. Finding your why is about challenging yourself in order to find your true purpose to one day change the world. Finding your why, a spirit Jackson State instilled in us since our very first day here. Coming into college, I told myself I was here to follow the plan. 4 years of undergrad and grad school. I had already decided not to be as active as I was in high school because, quite frankly, I was tired of school being my identity. And for that, I currently want to apologize to myself because I could not sit still if someone super glued me to a chair. By the end of the first semester of freshman year, I had managed to join about 5 organizations. And by the second semester, I had somehow secured a spot as a Welcome Week leader. Then I was initiated into the Delta Pi chapter of Delta Sigma Theta Sorority Incorporated. From there, it only got worse. Grad school became a thing of the past because I got the job opportunity of my dreams. The plan had failed, but you see, it was not a bad thing. And as my grandma would say, if you want to make God laugh, tell him your plans. God had a plan for me, and apparently it wasn't just my plain old wallflower plan. You see, there is no such thing as keeping your head down at JSU, because here, everybody is somebody. Some do not realize it because they are so caught up in executing their plans that they forget to immerse themselves in the culture that is JSU. The very culture that encourages the importance of finding your why by giving everybody a chance and a safe place to explore it. JSU is a place that cultivates some of the brightest minds and teaches that success is more about being and doing, merely coexisting. There's no purpose of constantly doing if your actions have no purpose. Here, we learn how to be and how to do simultaneously, because here, friends become family and staff become friends. It's a place that teaches us to consider who our actions affect and not just what boxes will be checked. This of all is the most important lesson that we can take away from this place we have called home over these past years. We must ensure that what we do aligns with exactly who we are, because that's what brings true satisfaction. I'm sure this campus has been a place where many of us have discovered our whys, a simple answer that we'll be able to carry with us for the rest of our lives. So, as we prepare to say goodbye today, know your why. I challenge you to be you. You are the most qualified in spite of today's society, in spite of your circumstances, in spite of how others view you. Please be you. Others may emulate, duplicate, or perhaps even imitate, but no one, and I do mean no one, can authenticate you. Only you can do that. Of all the things that we can strive for and strive to be in this lifetime, none of us will ever be successful at being someone else. JSU has taught us how to find our why, and because of that, we are designed to be different. Know that JSU has done everything to prepare you as you move those tassels and exit these doors for the final time today. JSU will forever be a part of us, no matter how far we travel as alumni of this great university. Thee I love, my dear college home. Thee I love wherever I may roam. Thank you.
I'm Dr. Sharon Simmons, and it is my pleasure to introduce our commencement speaker this morning. Dr. Kristen Brody is a fellow in the Metropolitan Policy Program at the Brookings Institution. An expert on economic disparities, labor, and automation, Dr. Brody has conducted extensive research and policy analysis on the impact of automation on the future of work, the racial wealth gap, and innovations in fintech. She has testified before the U.S. House of Representatives, and her quotes have appeared in the Wall Street Journal, New York Times, Politico, and USA Today, among many other news outlets. She was featured in Fortune as one of the 19 economists to celebrate and know. Dr. Brody previously served as a faculty member at Howard University, Alabama A&M University, as Department Chair of Business and Economics at Fort Valley State University, Dean of the College of Business at Dillard University, and as a visiting faculty member at Jiangsu University, Normal University in Suzhou, China. Dr. Brody served as a consultant for the Joint Center for Political and Economic Studies in Washington, D.C., a senior research fellow for the Center for Global Policy Solutions in Washington, D.C., a consultant for the city of East Point, Georgia, and as an HBCU consultant for season 2 of The Quad on Black Entertainment Television, BET, in Atlanta. She earned a BA in Criminal Justice at Alcorn State University and an MBA and PhD in Business Administration with a major in economics at Jackson State University. Dr. Brody is a member of Alpha Kappa Alpha Sorority Incorporated and the Baltimore, Maryland chapter of the Lynx Incorporated. Please join me in welcoming Dr. Kristen Brody.
Good morning, President Hudson, Provost Mosley, members of the Board of Trustees, fellow alumni, faculty, family, friends, and members of the Fall 2021 graduating class at Jackson State University. Jackson fair, Jackson dear, thee I love, my dear old college home. I greet you from beneath the shade of giant trees, fanned by a balmy southern breeze. From the halls of Alcorn State University, the great academic resort, to Jackson State University, an institution that has been challenging minds and changing lives since 1877, to a career in nonprofit healthcare, the academy, and into the highest places in the policymaking world. I can assure you that it has indeed been an amazing, if unexpected, journey. From sitting where you currently sit today, right there in that second seat, to standing on this illustrious stage on this illustrious occasion today. This institution, with its challenging courses, its selfless, steadfast, hardworking administrators and support staff, and its accomplished, brilliant, distinguished, devoted, remarkable, and renowned professors like my dissertation chair, Dr. Okachukwu Dennis Anyameli, and your provost, Dr. Alisa Mosley, who served encouragingly as a member of my dissertation committee, prepared me not only for the opportunities my Lord and Savior saw fit for me to receive, but they also prepared me to leave. Your parents and guardians, mentors, professors, and academic administrators at this esteemed institution have prepared you for the beginning for some and the continuation for others of your career. Whether that means entering graduate school, beginning a new job, starting a business, earning a promotion, or any other opportunity that is ahead on your path. And they also prepared you to leave. And so today I want to talk to you about just that. Leaving, about being ready to leave when a situation no longer suits you or you it. I want to talk to you about being ready to leave when that opportunity you prepared for, hoped for, prayed about, and dreamed of presents itself. One of my intellectual heroes, Dr. Ivla Lloyd Griffith, was prescient in saying that while dreaming is necessary, it is not sufficient. Doing also is required. And according to the great civil rights pioneer and leader, Whitney Moore Young Jr., it is better to be prepared for an opportunity and not have one than to have an opportunity and not be prepared. As John the Apostle of Patmos writes in the good book in Revelations 3:8, "Behold, I have set before you an open door, one which no one is able to shut." And this occasion, this commencement, represents an open door, a new opportunity, one which no one can take away from you. So I ask you, graduates, are you ready to leave your current situation and accept the opportunities that are to come? Are you ready to receive the acceptances to graduate programs, job offers, promotion letters, raises and bonuses you dreamed of and have worked so hard for? Are you prepared to say yes, to gather your things and move forward on this journey that we call life? And if you answered yes, then here are 4 pieces of advice that I believe will help you along your way. First, maintain a positive attitude. Human rights activist Y. Aquari says that if you are positive, you'll see opportunities instead of obstacles. And activist and mother of the freedom movement, Rosa Parks, declared, "I have learned over the years that when one's mind is made up, this diminishes fear." And the great Jamaican singer and songwriter Bob Marley reminds us that none but ourselves can free our minds, for the mind is everything. What you think, you can indeed become. Second, build your platform, your own personal portfolio, and promote yourself. Sunday at Elijah tells us that after you discover your purpose, you have to build a platform for your calling. And according to Neil Gaiman, the one thing that you have that no one else has is you. Your voice, your mind, your story, your vision. So write and draw, build and play, dance and live as only you can. Regardless of your major and chosen field, there are things that you can do right now to build your platform or portfolio. Look for writing and speaking opportunities, start a blog, and create meaningful contributions to the advancement of your field and the broader community. Connect via social media with influential people, get involved with professional and social organizations, and seek out volunteer or mentoring opportunities. For the more you do, the more you know, the more you build, the more you market yourself, the more opportunities are likely to come your way. Third, establish positive relationships. If you want to go fast, go alone. But if you want to go far, go together, the ancient African proverb advises us. Entrepreneur Porter Gale tells us that our network is our net worth. And Brian Basilico says that relationships are the currency of business. There's a saying used at the beginning of the academic term in some educational settings. It begins with look to your left, look to your right, and ends with something about many of the people in the room not being successful. But I would advise you that the people sitting to your left and to your right and in the stands and on the stage in this very room right now, here today, may very well become your doctor, your dentist, your financial advisor, or accountant. In fact, my very best friend and financial advisor, Dr. Aisha G. Meeks, and I met at this esteemed institution in the business doctoral program more than 10 years ago. And her husband, Dr. Avery Meeks, will receive his doctoral degree here shortly. Finally, but still vitally important, maintain control of your finances, not just for the love of money, as Bone Thugs and Harmony would say, but for the want of freedom and the ability to leave. When you have control of your finances, you can take risks knowing that you have the savings or income to weather the storm should things not go as you expect. Pay yourself first. Start saving whatever you can for retirement and a rainy day today or as soon as you're able. A simple fact that is hard to learn, according to Joe Moore, is that the time to save money is when you have some. Save money and money will save you, reads a Jamaican proverb. Saving is a catalyst to financial freedom. So make life goals, make a budget, pay off debt when you can, create automatic savings, start investing, continue to educate yourself, and give back to this great institution that educated you. Now, I know that some of the things I've said here today may be easier said than done, and I know that life may not always present us with a crystal stare. On the journey, we are all at some point faced with trials and tribulations. In the face of some challenges, weeping may endure for a night, but joy cometh in the morning, and it's certainly here this morning. Can I get an amen to that? Now, in the words of Timothy Wright, I'm so glad troubles don't last always. A quote often attributed to Buddha that he never actually said, but that makes sense nonetheless, is peace comes from within, do not seek it without. For those more partial to Christianity, Peter reminds us that as our problems are, so shall be the Lord, and that we will experience his sufficiency in our trials if we rest in him. There's also the message which endures throughout my very favorite movie, The Adjustment Bureau. Everything happens for a reason. In the end, I tried to follow the words of the great philosopher Dwayne Michael Carter Jr., who said, "Look me in my face, I ain't got no worries." And with the completion of your degree today, I ask you to repeat the words of Fat Joe and Remy Ma. Nothing can stop me, I'm all the way up. For DJ Khaled knows our truth as graduates and very soon to be alumni of this esteemed institution. All we do is win, 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 no matter what. Now, everybody in the class of 2021, hands go up, and they stay there, and they stay there, because all we do is win, 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 no matter what, and they stay there. Thank you.
Let's please have another round of applause for our speaker, Dr. Kristen Brody. Dr. Brody, will you please join me at the podium? Thank you so much for your inspiring words and your message to our graduates. And on behalf of JSU, I would like to show our appreciation by presenting you with this citation. And it reads, "Presented to Dr. Kristen Brody in appreciation of your outstanding service as speaker for our fall 2021 commencement ceremony, dated this day, December 10th, 2021, presented by myself, Thomas K. Hudson, as president, Jackson State University." Thank you so much.
Thank you.
We will now have the recognition of the candidates for commissioning.
Good morning. The Department of Military Science, Army ROTC, would like to take this opportunity to recognize those graduates who are going from here and to support and defend the Constitution of the United States. Second Lieutenant DeQuante Thomas, please stand. Second Lieutenant Thomas commissioned yesterday, 9 December 2021, as an active duty second lieutenant in the Ordnance Corps. LT, always remember, mission first, people always. You're ready to lead troops in battle. Godspeed and good luck. Thank you.
Good morning. Whew, thank God for about 1 minute of breathing some fresh air. I am Lieutenant Colonel Natasha Reed, Commander of Detachment 6, Air Force ROTC, Jackson State University. It is a pleasure to be here with you graduates today. Congratulations. It is also a privilege to recognize one individual who commissioned into the United States Air Force as a second lieutenant on yesterday. Second Lieutenant Simon Williams, please stand. Second Lieutenant Williams will serve on active duty as a developmental engineer. Today, I salute you for having the dedication, tenacity to finish the race that you started here at Jackson State University, the I love. Today, I salute you for having the courage to join the 1% of our population who wears this uniform with pride. You represent the best America has to offer, volunteering to put yourself in harm's way to serve and protect our nation. Congratulations, Second Lieutenant Williams. Continue to lead with pride, aim high, and may God bless you.
This commencement honors the high achievement of our graduates. Each one who has earned the degree will be presented and awarded by their respective college. Graduate and bachelor's candidates for degrees are recommended by the faculty and presented today by the deans and administrators of their respective units. President Hudson, candidates for degrees will be presented by each dean in the following order. Dr. Persephone McDaniels, Dean of Graduate Studies; Dr. Fidelis Ecom, Dean of the College of Business; Dr. Tracy Harris, Interim Dean of the College of Education and Human Development; Dr. Gurmay Burhay, Dean of the College of Health Sciences; Dr. K.B. Turner, Dean of the College of Liberal Arts; and Dr. Wilbur Walters, Jr., Dean of the College of Science, Engineering, and Technology.
Will the candidates in the Division of Graduate Studies please stand? Doctoral, specialist, and master's candidates, please stand. Provost Mosley, on the recommendation of the graduate faculty, I am presenting to you the candidates who have successfully met every challenge presented by the colleges and schools and fulfilled all requirements as set forth by the graduate faculty and presented by Jackson State University for the degrees of Doctor of Philosophy in Business Administration, Doctor of Philosophy in Computational and Data-Enabled Science, Doctor of Philosophy in Educational Administration and Supervision, Doctor of Philosophy in Engineering, Doctor of Philosophy in Environmental Science, Doctor of Philosophy in Clinical Psychology, Doctor of Philosophy in Social Work, Doctor of Philosophy in Urban Higher Education, Doctor of Philosophy in Urban and Regional Planning, Doctor of Education in Early Childhood Education, Doctor of Public Health, Specialist in Education, Master of Arts in Teaching, Master of Business Administration, Master of Music Education, Master of Professional Accountancy, Master of Public Health, Master of Public Policy and Administration, Master of Science in Education, Master of Science in Teaching, and Master of Social Work. They are prepared to enter the world as professionals, educators, facilitators, consultants, counselors, clinicians, supervisors, administrators, and researchers in their respective fields. Candidates, you may be seated.
Candidates in the College of Business, please stand. Provost Mosley, on the recommendation of the undergraduate faculty of the College of Business, I am presenting to you the candidates who have successfully met every challenge presented by the college and fulfilled the requirements as set forth by the faculty of the College of Business and by Jackson State University for the degrees of Bachelor of Business Administration. Collectively, they are prepared to enter the competitive global business world as professionals in such roles as accountants, auditors, bankers, economists, financial planners, and analysts, specialists, marketing and sales specialists, human resource professionals, management specialists, and entrepreneurs, as well as international business specialists and consultants. Candidates, congratulations. You may be seated.
Will the candidates of the College of Education and Human Development please stand? Provost Mosley, on the recommendation of the faculty of the College of Education and Human Development, I am presenting to you the candidates who have successfully met every challenge presented by the college and fulfilled all requirements as set forth by the faculty of the College of Education and Human Development and presented by Jackson State University for the degrees of Bachelor of Science in Education, and Bachelor of Science in University Studies. They are prepared to enter the world as school leaders, educational practitioners, and researchers, making a difference in the lives of all children, rural or urban, regardless of ethnicity and socioeconomic status. Candidates, congratulations. You may be seated.
Will the candidates in the College of Health Science please stand? Provost Mosley, on the recommendation of the faculty of the College of Health Sciences, I am presenting to you the candidates who have successfully met every challenge presented by the college and fulfilled all requirements as set forth by the faculty of the College of Health Sciences and presented by Jackson State University for the Bachelor of Science in Communicative Disorders, Bachelor of Science in Healthcare Administration, and the Bachelor of Social Work. These graduates are prepared to enter the world as public servants and public health practitioners in healthcare, social work, and communicative disorders. Candidates, congratulations. You may be seated.
Candidates in the College of Liberal Arts, please stand. Provost Mosley, on the recommendation of the faculty of the College of Liberal Arts, I am presenting to you the candidates who have successfully met every challenge presented by the college and fulfilled all requirements as set forth by the faculty of the College of Liberal Arts and presented by Jackson State University for the degrees of Bachelor of Arts, Bachelor of Music, Bachelor of Music Education, Bachelor of Science. They are prepared to enter the world as civil, state, and federal employees, historians, researchers, academicians, teachers, artists, musicians, linguists, politicians, law enforcement officers, psychologists, and journalists. They are change agents. Candidates, congratulations. You may be seated.
Candidates in the College of Science, Engineering, and Technology, please stand. Provost Mosley, on the recommendation of the faculty of the College of Science, Engineering, and Technology, I am presenting to you the candidates who have successfully met every challenge presented by the college and fulfilled all requirements as set forth by the College of Science, Engineering, and Technology and presented by Jackson State University for the degrees of Bachelor of Science. They are prepared to enter the world as new leaders who will impact the global community through their innovations in science, engineering, and technology. Candidates, congratulations. You may be seated.
Mr. President, upon the recommendation of the faculty of the academic colleges and upon certification by the university and the Office of the Registrar, Dr. Harrison Johnson, I have the privilege and the pleasure to present to you these most qualified and prepared candidates for graduation.
Provost Mosley, upon the recommendation of the faculty of Jackson State University, I am now prepared to accept these recommendations. Graduates, by virtue of the authority vested in me by the institutions of higher learning in the state of Mississippi as president, I hereby confer upon you the respective academic degrees for which you have been recommended with all the rights, privileges, responsibilities, and obligations appertaining thereunto. I congratulate and wish each of you a most productive future. Congratulations.
Will the candidates for doctoral degrees please come to the stage? For the degree, Doctor of Amanitare Bailey, Advisor, Dr. Mary Shaw, Doctor of Public Health. Juliet Inikier Eno, Advisor, Dr. Joyce Buckner Brown. Doctor of Philosophy and Social Work, Tasha D. Smith. Advisor, Dr. Belinda D. Smith. Technology Education, Master of Science in Biology, Tululope Asala. Naja Iman Collins. Kayla L. Green. Keegan Stewart. Leslie McFerrin. Master of Science, Mathematics, Carla Cleveland Kirkland. Master of Science, Engineering, Ingrid Chakwa. Mohammed Hajamed.
Bachelor of Science, Meteorology, Jania Dunbar. Jania Dunbar. and the student marshals for the College of Science, Engineering, and Technology, Ivanka Sitka, Bachelor of Science, Biology, and Kayla Nicole Wilkes, Bachelor of Science, Computer Science.
How about I do my closing remarks? Okay. I'm going to do the closing remarks. Okay. Well, you know what? Let's have another round of applause for all of our 2021 graduates. We will allow, if you bear with us just a little bit, we will allow just a few minutes for our group that's being photographed to have their seats, and then we'll proceed. So just give us a couple of minutes. No?
They're going to come to us.
Okay.
Brown is over there. He's going to give them to us.
Okay. Now, will all of the 2021 graduates please stand at this time? This is the moment you have been waiting for. You may now turn your tassels from the right to the left. Congratulations again to the graduating class of 2021. Please remain standing for the alumni induction.
Congratulations, class of 2021. You are not only a member of this establishment that's been going on since 1877, but you're also a part of this school that is now the 2021 SWAC champions. So please, my new alums, welcome to our family of 50,000 plus. I ask for you to please repeat the alumni pledge after me. Will all of our JSU alums that are in the building please stand and join us? All JSU alums, please stand and join us as we repeat the alumni pledge. I hereby solemnly pledge unbroken allegiance to my alma mater, in appreciation for the opportunities for development afforded me at Jackson State University. I pledge active membership in the Jackson State University National Alumni Association, Incorporated, wherever I may be, through association with my fellow alumni, I shall forever do my best to uphold the ideals and traditions of my alma mater. I pledge as a person to exemplify high ideals by rendering positive and dignified service to the community, the state, the nation, and the world, thus living to bring honor and respect to my alma mater. You who are wearing the blue cords, the blue giving cords, please raise your hands. Thank you for giving back even now to help students going forward. All of you that are new inductees into this class, you will receive a 1-year free membership to the Jackson State University Alumni Association. Welcome to the Tiger Nation family. Class, you may now be seated, and we will hear closing remarks from our 12th president, President Hudson.
Graduates, I extend a heartfelt congratulations to you. You have made your parents, family, friends, as well as your university proud of your accomplishments. Commencement means the beginning or the start, so today is not the end. Instead, it is just the beginning. As you prepare to start new careers and begin new journeys, may you always draw upon what you learned at Jackson State University, and may you always reflect on this day with great pride. My charge to you today is to always seek to learn and do your best. You have already accomplished a huge milestone. As one of the largest HBCUs in the nation, Jackson State University is an outstanding place to have earned your degree. Be proud. Every chance you get, let others know you are a JSU graduate. Display your degree at home and at work. Wear your JSU paraphernalia with pride. I hope that as you join the thousands of JSU alums, you will remember Jackson State with your time, your talent, and your resources. Visit often, for this will always be your home. And as you leave your dear old college home, may you leave with boldness and confidence, knowing that you have been well prepared at a highly esteemed institution, that you are equipped to change the world. And like a tiger, may you always be strong and courageous, and may your roar be loud and heard far across the world. Congratulations again, and now please stand for our alma mater and closing hymn, God Be With You, and remain standing for the benediction. Thank you.
to thee. counsel guides uphold you. With his sheep securely fold you. God be with you till we meet again. Till we meet, till we meet, till we meet at Jesus' feet. Till we meet, till we meet. God be with you till we meet again. God be with you till we meet again. Keep love's banner floating o'er you. Smite death's threatening waves before you. God be with you till we meet again. Till we meet, till we meet, till we meet at Jesus' feet. Till we meet, till we meet. God be with you till we meet again. Amen.
Let us receive this benediction. Graduating class of 2021, may God's blessings follow you all as you find new journeys to travel. May you walk safely along the path of your dreams. May God's gentle hand guide the decisions you will make and the passions that you will follow. May your hearts and lives always reflect God's love and truth. And may hope be the light within you that you carry into each new day. And now unto him who's able to keep us from falling, to present us faultless before the throne with exceeding joy. To the only wise God be all the grace, dominion, and power. Let us go in peace, and the peace of God go with you. Amen. You may be seated. You may be seated. In accordance with our COVID-19 safety protocols, please remain seated until the recessional is complete. Your graduates will meet you outside of the arena. Thank you.